Life is a series of arrivals and departures. People enter our lives, we connect with them, we build bonds. But what happens when those connections break? When someone drifts away, or worse, when you realize they never cared as deeply as you did? These moments leave us asking, how do I stop caring? How do I detach without losing myself? Here, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism offers clarity. Stoics didn't deny emotions. They mastered them, learning how to keep them from ruling their lives. Emotional detachment isn't about becoming cold or indifferent. It's about reclaiming your inner peace and acting with strength and clarity. Today, we'll explore 5 timeless Stoic principles to emotionally detach, anchored in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. Rule 1. Embrace impermanence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." Relationships are no different. We cling to our perception of someone, the narrative we build about their importance in our lives. But the truth is, all relationships are transient. People leave, whether through distance, death, or the gradual fading of intimacy. Think of holding sand at the beach. The tighter you grip, the faster it slips away. The Stoics teach us to release this grip. Accept that no connection is permanent, and you will suffer less when it ends. I had a friendship that lasted over a decade. It was deep, meaningful, until it wasn't. The connection faded, and I resisted, trying to hold on. But the more I fought, the heavier the emotional burden became. Finally, I let go. Accepting the impermanence freed me, and Marcus Aurelius would have said the same. Let go, and you'll find peace. Rule 2. Govern your emotions with rational thought. It's easy to believe emotions control us, but that's a lie. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your emotions don't arise from reality, but from your interpretation of it. For example, you send a heartfelt message and hours pass without a reply. Suddenly your mind spins. Did I upset them? Do they even care? Your anxiety builds. But pause. What are the facts? They haven't replied. Everything beyond that is your assumption. The Stoics teach us to challenge these interpretations. When my friend stopped responding during an important conversation, I spiraled, imagining the worst. But when I stepped back, I saw the truth. They were simply busy. The emotional storm was my creation. By mastering your thoughts, you regain control. Remember, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Choose wisely. Rule 3. Practice negative visualization. At first, imagining the worst seems counterproductive, but for the Stoics, it's essential. Negative visualization is preparing your mind for life's inevitable losses. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do not disturb yourself by imagining all life's troubles at once. As each arises, meet it with calmness and control." Visualize losing someone you're attached to. It's uncomfortable, even painful, but by facing this scenario in your mind, you lessen its emotional impact when it happens. When my best friend moved overseas, I dreaded the distance. Yet by imagining life without them beforehand, I softened the blow. When they finally left, I was prepared. The pain was manageable. This practice doesn't harden your heart, it strengthens your resilience. Rule 4. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism's cornerstone is this: some things are within your control and others are not. Most emotional pain stems from trying to control the uncontrollable. Marcus Aurelius advises, focus only on what is within your control, your thoughts, actions, and responses. Let go of everything else. When you're attached to someone, you naturally want to influence how they feel about you. But here's the harsh truth: you can't. You can't make someone love you, value you, or treat you the way you deserve. The only thing you control is how you respond. I was once in a relationship where I tried everything to keep things together. planning dates, sending thoughtful messages, being available. But no matter what I did, they drifted. It wasn't until I let go of trying to control their feelings that I found peace. Emotional freedom begins when you stop tying your self-worth to someone else's actions. Rule 5. Reflect on the bigger picture. When you're lost in emotional turmoil, it's hard to see beyond your pain. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, our fears, desires, and troubles are fleeting moments in the vastness of time.